6-month crash test comparison. Here's the original clip. This is the one that made me crash 6 months ago. It is still awesome. Unfortunately, like I said, it crashed and I didn't get to end up finishing it. And there's the crash. So, this was a couple days ago. Almost the same spot, still kind of hard to aim the ship. It is obnoxiously loud. Peak destruction, honestly. It is surprising that it's performing at least somewhat smoothly. We actually don't end up crashing throughout this entire clip. There's so many noises, dude. It's so bad. As far as like the noise goes, it just keeps going and going. And now for this portion, I end up switching to first person, or over the shoulder, whatever, third person. You get the point. You can actually see the movement now, while it's still being loud. Yup, still not done. Okay, now that all of the noises are gone, this is what the movement's like 6 months later with this crash. It is interesting, to say the least. It's very slow. But hey, like I said, we didn't crash. We're getting somewhere. And for those of you that are interested, you can now actually download this world and test it out yourself. And crash it till your heart's content. Or your computer crashes. Because it most likely will. Half the time mine crashes whenever I crash stuff into this thing. It's insane. But yeah, you can download the world now. And on to the test. So this is going to be different than the first original video. I have this singular net, I'm not repasting it, I'm just keeping it how it is throughout the entire video, and we're just going to keep crashing into it to see when and if we can get the game to crash now. So this was the blue miner that was first up, and it's going to follow the same suit as the original video, if you've seen that. This will be the blue fighter. Barely hit the net on that one. Kind of unfortunate, but as you can see, the net is kind of angled now. That's only going to get worse throughout the video. Oh, we got the taxi, which did virtually nothing to the net, it looked like. You could see the exit hole getting, like, expanding, which is cool. Almost did nothing to the station either. Which is surprising because there's a whole bunch of noises for almost nothing happen. Although, like, you can see 3,000 blocks destroyed. That's crazy. And then the heavy fighter, which actually hits the net, takes out some of the pad again, right into the side of the research facility. Kind of minimal damage, but still a good crash. A whole lot less noises on that one. Then we get the tie on. This one just hits the side of the frame and ends up moving it so much. so much destruction happening. Oh my god. Insanity. This is honestly amazing that this is running. There's chain links everywhere. The ship is just gone at this point. Now we get the storage. Frigate, I don't know. Something. Tried to hit right through this, like, most of the center of the net that was still there. Did a pretty good job on that. Damage was nice. Ended up taking out the rest of it, essentially. Yeah, that was pretty cool. There really isn't any more noises, surprisingly. As far as, like, the destruction sounds go. Alright, now I've attached it to the research facility. These, tests, or series of tests, are kind of crazy, just because, like I said, it's now attached, so it can't move. But the damage is still nice. Got a great shot on that one finally, because that thing is so hard to aim with the cockpit being offset. And now that it's attached, I end up unattaching it with this crash. See, I wasn't aiming for that spot, but it happened. And it created an immaculate result. It was honestly just beautiful. So much going on. This is ridiculous. Alright, now that the net's gone, we're gonna smack the blue ship on the way in and end up crashing the rest of the way into the research facility. See, I'm surprised at this crash because I figured that I was actually going to crash the game at this. Surprisingly, I didn't. So, I mean, hey, there's that. Game's improving. You know, that's awesome. Other than, like I said, the little bit of movement that we have now, like, after crashing this much. But hey, that's cool. So, this world is for keen. If you're not keen, you can still download it, but I've carefully curated and crashed multiple ships together for keen to showcase or use for testing to increase performance. And here's my work of art. This was insane. You can still fly around in it, still move around. There's every ship that's in the world. The original Crash world, plus some more in there. It took not forever to do this, but took a minute. You can see some of the different ships that are mashed up in there. And if you didn't know, you can download the net of your own now. You can paste it in your world, and then crash whatever you want into it. Or not. I don't care, it's up to you. But you can get it now in the Steam Workshop. Feel free. So this is the footage of me setting it up in real time and messing around with it. It's really that easy. You just download it from the Steam Workshop now, paste it into your world, and here's your net. You gotta delete the bread blocks on the back, and it'll be fully set up. Though, keep in mind that after you delete these, you won't be at smooth 60 FPS performance. It does slow down quite a bit, and it does take a bit, as you can see, for the net to load. But, like I said, now the performance has slowed down a little bit. Kind of sucks, but hey, it's actually still usable. Overall, the 6-month comparison from the original video that I made on this topic to now, performance has increased. It's not smooth, but it's better, at least. We didn't really crash throughout the entire thing, I think. Maybe one time, couple times, I don't know. I've done a lot of these tests to try to compile all this together for this video. It's been crazy. But that's all I've got for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I will, in another 6 months, attempt this again to see if performance has differed again. Keen's doing a great job on the game, honestly. So, again, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't like the video, how could you not like the video? What do you mean? Comment, let me know what your favorite part was. If you're happy to get your own net, if you think your PC can handle it, because some people's can, unfortunately, but, you know, still, you get a net to download. Consider subscribing. I'm trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. I'm almost there. That's all I've got for this video. Again. Okay, thanks. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.